my great privilege to bring you greetings from the National Bar Association and our 73rd President, Benjamin Crump. Many of you may know Benjamin, Attorney Crump, from representing the family of Trayvon Martin and Michael Brown. And he was sworn in July in Los Angeles, so we bring you greetings on his behalf. The National Bar Association is the oldest African American association for lawyers, judges, law students, law professors. It was founded in 1925 in Iowa. We represent the interests of over 65,000 African American lawyers, law students, law professors, and judges. So this is the premier organization, in my opinion, for African Americans. We have local affiliate chapters in each major city. Here in Atlanta, we have the Gate City Bar Association and have the Georgia Association of Black Women. So that's two of our affiliates here in this city. So whatever city you're in, or whatever law school you go to, or whatever, there should be an affiliate chapter of the National Bar Association. Just recently, during my tenure as Vice President of Membership, I attended this convention, a similar conference that Evangeline put on in Houston, Texas last November. And there, the law students said they wanted the opportunity to become members of the National Bar Association, the pre-law students. Law students have been able to be a member, but we had to get a special permission through the board, and that was successfully passed this past July. So now pre-law students, all of you that's interested in going to law school, can become members for free of the National Bar Association. So I'm hoping that most of you will take advantage of that, because we're going to have a multi-level mentorship program. The pre-law students will be mentored by not only law students and young lawyers, but you also have a senior lawyer on the team. So it's going to be 4 levels of mentorship, and we can go down up the stream. So please do see me. I'll be around for the next hour or two after this. Get more information about the National Bar. It's nationalbar.org. You can go there and join for free. That's nationalbar.org. Our next convention is going to be in St. Louis. That'll be our 91st annual convention in the great city of St. Louis. We just left Los Angeles this summer. It's always in July or August. This year it's July 16th to the 21st. The way I got involved with the National Bar Association was during my first year of law school. I went to the National Convention in Washington, D.C. That was 15 years ago, and I've been active ever since. Once you go to your first convention, you will always want to go back. It is an experience like none other. Most of you have heard of Willie Gary. While I was there that summer of 2000, Mr. Gary hosted a reception that was so lavish and had so many successful black attorneys that I was just in awe. First generation college student, of course a first generation lawyer. So it was an atmosphere that I had never experienced, and you get to be around greatness on a regular basis. Mr. Garrett still comes to the convention. He still throws his parties at times, and other times he's just hanging out in the lobby or whatever. So Johnny Cochran had threw a party that same year. So the heavyweights that you read about or see on television, they are there at the National Bar Association, and they are down to earth, and you have a chance to meet them and get to know them well. So Mr. Garrett's son is one of my good friends now, as well as his daughter-in-law. So we appreciate the Garrett family. I was taking notice of how you dressed. When I walked in, I was impressed by the way you dressed. Some people give up on the millennials or whatever you may be called at this time. But all of you look like you could be law students in somebody's law school at this time. So I'm glad to see that. Your appearance is very important. We look at that. You want to have something between your ears, but you want to appear to be what you are. So I had to learn it the hard way. One of my first associates I hired, I'm the principal of Moore Law Group with offices in Memphis, Jackson, and Grenada. One of the first associates I hired, he was good at what he did, but he did not look like a lawyer. The clerks were scared of him. The courthouse clerks, he just had a gross appearance to most people, but he could do the work. So even if you may not be the smallest person, you might be a little overweight, still get your suits tailored. Try to look as best presentable. Get a haircut. The small things make a difference, because no matter how good you are, if you don't look like a lawyer, nobody wants you, because it's all part of the act. So we're just happy to be with you here today. I'll leave you with these words of Charles Hamilton Houston. He said many years ago that a lawyer is either a social engineer or a parasite of society. I'm looking forward to welcoming you to the bar in the next 3 or 4 years, and hopefully you will join me in being a social engineer.